I used to think the more I sweated, the better my body would feel. That pushing harder was always the answer, especially when those first signs of menopause started creeping in. But at some point I had to ask myself, why am I working twice as hard, only to feel twice as tired? Why was the belly fat getting more stubborn, and not less? Welcome, I'm Amelia, and in this video, I'm sharing the 5 must-do exercises for menopause that can help protect your body from the silent, often overlooked health decline that so many women face at this stage of life. Because the truth is, some of the most common workouts women rely on, such as sprints, burpees, endless cardio, can quietly work against us during menopause. Not because we're weak or lazy, but because our hormones have completely changed the rules. During menopause, something big shifts under the surface. Estrogen and progesterone, the hormones that used to keep stress in check, start to drop. At the same time, cortisol, our main stress hormone, doesn't just rise, it also lingers longer in the body than it used to. So instead of your workout helping you burn fat and feel energized, it can quietly tip your body into a constant state of stress. Your heart might race longer, your mind feels restless at night, and that deep, restoring sleep becomes harder to find. And despite all your effort, the belly fat becomes even more stubborn, because elevated cortisol signals your body to hold on to it, especially around your midsection. And here's something most workout plans never mention, while it matters even more during menopause: your joints and ligaments. As estrogen levels drop, the tissues that keep your joints stable and keep your ligaments flexible start to lose some of their natural elasticity. This doesn't just make you feel stiffer, it can quietly increase your risk of injuries, aches, and lingering pain from workouts that used to feel easy. It's frustrating, I know, trust me. But once you understand what's really happening, you can finally start working with your body instead of fighting against it. That's why the 5 exercises I'm about to share aren't just about burning calories. They're carefully chosen to strengthen the muscles that protect your joints and to keep your ligaments supple, so you stay active, balanced, and pain-free as your body changes. Because at this stage, protecting what holds you together is just as important as what burns fat. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll know exactly how to train smarter, not harder, and why that makes all the difference. Wall push-ups. This was one of the first moves I swapped into my routine when I realized my body needed more support. Start by standing about an arm's length away from the wall. Place your hands flat on it, roughly at shoulder height and shoulder width. Keep your body in a straight line from the top of your head all the way to your heels, almost like you're forming a moving plank. Then, slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest closer to the wall, keeping your core gently engaged the whole time. Push yourself back to the starting position, focusing on control rather than speed. As you get stronger, you can step your feet a little further from the wall to add more challenge. It might look simple, but this one move helps build strength in your chest, shoulders, arms, and core, all without putting extra strain on your wrists or elbows. And for me, it was a gentle but powerful way to rebuild confidence in my body again. Body weight squats. The first time I tried these, I thought, how hard can it be to sit on a chair that doesn't exist? Turns out, my thighs filed an official complaint halfway down. But here's what actually helped me. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart, toes turned out just a bit. Keep your chest open, shoulders relaxed. Then, push your hips back first, like you're aiming for that invisible chair behind you. Lower yourself only as far as feels good. This isn't a circus audition, keeping your knees behind your toes and most of your weight in your heels. Then press back up, giving your glutes a little squeeze at the top. It fires up the muscles that keep your hips and knees happy, so your joints don't plot revenge later. And hey, if you'd like your YouTube feed to feel more like a supportive coach than a scroll of random videos, hit subscribe, tap like, and ring the bell. That way, every time you open YouTube, you'll see practical, menopause-friendly tips waiting for you to keep you motivated, on track, and never feeling alone in this journey. Now, on to exercise number 3, glute bridges. The first time I did these, I thought, This looks way too easy to do anything. Turns out, the next morning, my backside had some very different opinions. Start by lying on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart, arms relaxed at your sides. Then gently tighten your core and press your hips up toward the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top. Hold for a second or two, and then slowly lower your hips back down. This move is gold for waking up the glutes, lower back, and pelvic floor, all the bits that like to get a little lazy during menopause. If you're still here, that's awesome. Seriously, I'd love to know. When you work out, which part of your body complains the loudest? Is it your knees, lower back, shoulders, or something else entirely? For me, it's usually my backside or my knees yelling first. Drop it in the comments, because trust me, you're definitely not the only one, and it helps everyone see we're all figuring this out together. Next up is number 4, modified planks. Instead of jumping straight into those picture-perfect planks you see on Instagram, start on your hands and knees. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Walk your hands forward just a bit and extend your back so your body makes a straight line from your head down to your knees, like a gently sloping board, not a hammock. Tighten your core and hold it there, trying not to let your back sag or your head drop. Aim for about 20 to 30 seconds and add a little time each week as it gets easier. This version is kinder to your wrists and lower back than the full plank, but still gives your core plenty to talk about tomorrow. 5. Controlled step-ups. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It's just stepping onto a box. How hard can it be? Turns out, the box always feels taller when you're actually doing it. Find a sturdy platform, like a low step or bench that won't wobble. Trust me, you don't want surprises mid-step. Place one foot fully on the step. Push through that leg to lift yourself up, then bring the other foot up to stand tall. Step down slowly and with control, putting both feet back on the ground before starting again. Keep it slow and deliberate. Chest lifted, core gently engaged, no racing. This move quietly does wonders for leg strength and balance, all without picking a fight with your knees or hips. These exercises work through something called time under tension. That means performing each movement slowly and deliberately, focusing on good form and muscle engagement. This method builds strength effectively without triggering a stress response. It's not about moving fast, it's about moving smart. But here's something I wish I'd realized sooner. Exercise alone isn't enough. There's one more piece of the puzzle, and it's a big one: protein. Most women over 50 are unknowingly under-eating protein, often by a lot, and that's not just a small nutrition gap, it's a game changer. This is because during menopause, muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, speeds up. Every pound of muscle we lose quietly lowers our metabolism, which makes it so much easier for fat, especially around the belly, to creep on. Research shows women over 50 actually need about 80 to 150 grams of protein a day just to maintain muscle and keep metabolism steady. Yet most of us are only getting half of that, sometimes even less. And protein isn't just about muscles or fitness. It helps keep blood sugar stable, reduces insulin spikes, and even helps your body make serotonin and melatonin, supporting better mood and sleep. One study that really opened my eyes found that women who boosted their protein intake by just 15% gained 60% less belly fat over 3 years. That's huge, and it proves that food isn't the enemy. It can actually be your best ally. So if you're doing all the right workouts but still skimping on protein, you might be fighting an uphill battle without even realizing it. The bottom line, your body has changed, and that's okay. Your workout and nutrition plan should change too. You don't need to punish yourself with endless cardio or chase soreness to see results. You need to move with purpose, eat with intention, and treat your body with the care and respect it deserves. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Your support helps this video reach more women who might need it most. And if you're ready for more, click right here to watch our full menopause playlist. packed with practical tips on exercise, food, supplements, and everything you need to feel your best. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, your journey isn't about fighting your body. It's about working with it. See you in the next video.